Whoa!
I can feel it working.
Now that you've set your Master Quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units. You should be able to notice a significant difference in combat. All right.
Okay, now this is new.
How long do you intend to keep me waiting?
Why can they not just call him Schmidt? Like, we know his name. They don't need to say old man's voice.
Sorry, Professor. We're ready.
Then let's not waste any more time.
I'm trying to teach my students here, Schmidt. Why you gotta call me out? I'm doing my duty?
Level 0 begins on floor B1. The trial will be considered completed once you return to ground level.
Professor, isn't that red love? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Oh, don't act like you have a lick of common sense. You're Albert's granddaughter.
Rude.
It's time we saw what Class 7 Special Operations is made of.
Remember, some players might have started the series with this game, but they introduced him like 5 minutes ago.
I'm curious to see if you can survive with a passing score.
I'm also curious.
Hey, watch the floor!
Oh, not this again.
Huh?
What? Right yourself and brace for the landing. Altina, you?
Clown Soleus.
Never mind.
You just float calmly down. It's fine.
What happened? I remember that professor talking, then the floor opened up.
I see we're doing this again.
It was Yuna, correct?
No lucky pervert situation callback. Just not with Reed.
Huh?
My apologies, but if you could move. It's not that you're heavy, but I'm having trouble breathing.
Reed's like, oh, thank God, it's not me this time.
Well then, history repeats itself.
The floor appears to be padded, so bruising should not be an issue. How strangely like the obscene positions you often find yourself in, Instructor Rean.
Thanks, Altina.
Please don't say things that'll give people the wrong impression.
That's not the wrong impression.
Oh,
That's the right
Wow.
impression.
I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
That is your current designation.
I assure you, I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
How very admirable of you. You being so calm about it just pisses me off even more.
Did you want him to have a reaction?
So I think I'll take you up on that.
We're off to a great start, guys.
Erebonian boys are just so... Ugh!
I do not believe his nationality was a factor.
You were just a little unlucky.
Not unlucky. I lack the expertise to make a proper landing. That resulted in embarrassment for one of my classmates. I admit my fault.
I see. He's so mature for his age.
Makes sense, given his relatives.
Well, minus one stinging cheek, the three of you look fine to me. So it's time to begin storming the keep. But first, I'll need each of you to show me your weapons.
This whole thing is a joke, right? Do we really have to play along?
They set a trap floor. And you still think this is a joke?
I know the professor, and he isn't the type to joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities. I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
Understood. These are my weapons.
Dual wielding.
2 swords?
That takes skill.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but I've never met a practitioner.
I admit our great sword style has far more notoriety, but that style also requires one to be born with a broader physique. These blades are better suited for the likes of me.
They're cooler. I'll
I
say
didn't
it.
realize. Well, Yuna, how about you?
I'm still not down for all this.
Also, what do you mean you don't have the physique? Are you implying Lara does? I mean, she's not a Vander, but she does use a broadsword.
But I get it. This
Claymore,
is a military
whatever.
academy, so here you go.
Another dual wielder.
You use side handle batons?
They look a little more complicated than that.
Tonfa.
What are they exactly?
These are gunbreakers. Special tonfa with guns installed. Developed by the one and only CGF. They can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
An intriguing weapon.
So it's the Tonfa version of Fee's daggers. I
Crossbell
understand.
Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though. Good to know. We'll see how well they work in action today. You do seem to know your way around them.
Of course I do. I trained with them at the police academy. And they'll be way more useful than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Okay, rude. Leave him alone.
We'll see where everyone stands once we've engaged in actual combat. You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Hold up. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. Who let a kid enroll at a military academy?
I've been curious about that myself. She claimed to be with the intelligence division, but surely she won't be joining us in battle.
Oh, she sure will be.
Well, personally, I agree, but
There is no need for concern. My physical age is approximately 14 years old. I am no small child.
Yuna trying to act tough. Yeah.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
We've all seen Toa, though. Why are you acting like this?
I also have my weapon, the basis for my admittance into the intelligence division.
You've had it with your messages today? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the auto mod thing.
What the hell?
This explains that black shadow I thought I saw earlier.
Clown Soleus, a combat shell. The latest version of the line of special weaponry. Further details are classified. Suffice to say, it will contribute to our overall fighting strength.
And he's just really cute.
Are things like that normal in the Empire?
Of course not. It's my first time seeing something like this, too. The Golden Rakshasa, the Ashen Chevalier, and even a girl like her. What manner of place is this branch campus?
I don't blame either of you for having questions, but we can save them for another time. By the way, this is my weapon.
Of
Sword.
course, the Tachi is used by students of the Eight Leaves One Blade School.
Just like back then. I mean, it's just like the sword Arios used.
Okay.
Right. It's not an Imperial-style sword. It comes from the East.
Are we maybe going to get to see Arios?
I guess the Divine Blade
That'd
of
be
Wind is pretty
cool.
famous in Crossbell, huh?
A lot happened, but he still has plenty of fans.
A lot happened. That's one way of phrasing it. Yeah.
Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
He sided with your crazy fake bit. Whatever, Yuna.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I suppose so. That covers everyone then. Let's be on our way. We're currently on floor B1. If we make it back up to ground level, this little trial will be over. I'll give you some tips along the way on combat, how to use arts, and your Arcus units. Follow me, and proceed carefully and deliberately.
Okay, let's just go.
I'll give it my all.
Commence mission.
About the notebook. You can open the notebook by pressing the right side of the touchpad, I guess. While in the field or on the main screen of the camp menu, the notebook will automatically record information on a variety of subjects, and more tabs will be unlocked as the game progresses. In the main tab of the notebook, you can check your overall rating. The navigation log can also be found here. Minimap. Press down on the D-pad to expand the minimap. This allows you to view the area's topography, as well as your location and the locations of enemies. Party order. You can change the character leading the party in the camp menu or on the field by pressing L1. In addition, you can use tactics section of the camp menu to change the party order as well as your battle formation.
The entrance
Okay.
is right over there. Let's move out as soon as we're ready.
All right. I would
Yes,
like...
sir. Just what the heck is all this?
Okay, they're done talking. I would like to look at the audio settings finally. Okay. We'll try that. The voices still sound loud to me. If the music drowns them out, we'll lower the music by one. Hold on, I should save. It's been a minute. All right. We continue.
It's my turn! Ah!
It's a rabbit. No, I wanted to shoot it. Everyone stop. A monster. It's so cute. Right from the start. I can't believe he seriously released monsters down here. I can. Instructor Reen, what are your orders? First off, I want to see each of your battle skills. Everyone, prepare for battle. He took off his glasses. Wait, are you really gonna make her fight too? I have no issue with combat. Don't worry, I'll back you guys up. Altina could fight every one of us on her own and win. We're going in now. Stay focused, everyone. Although I'm sure now that I'm using her, she's gonna be a lot less useful. Got it. I'll show you just what I'm capable of. Encounter types. Combat begins when you walk into enemies on the field. You can press X to attack enemies on the field. An attack from the front will cause an enemy to pause briefly, but if you can land an attack from behind, the enemy will be stunned for a set time. I was using R2 earlier in the intro. I was not using X. Wonder what that's about. Some enemies can be stunned by attacks from the front. About assault attacks. Once you've accumulated enough assault points, you can press R2 to activate an assault attack. Okay, it's about to explain it to me. Unlike normal field attacks, assault attacks will trigger a battle on hit, allowing you to begin encounters with a surprise attack and maximum advantage. Okay. Press R2 to spend assault points and perform an assault attack. Combat begins the moment an assault attack hits an enemy, allowing for a triple advantage. Points are not spent if the attack misses. That's something. Attack enemy with an assault. They made the text very small in this game. Double advantage bonus, plus 50% break damage to all enemies. Assault points are earned by destroying specific breakable objects, attacking enemies with field attacks. Okay. So I have 2 charges. I wasn't close enough.
You have the advantage.
I was now close enough. All right. Turn order. Active combatants each take action on their turn. Yeah, I know about turn order, blah, blah, blah. I do want to see these new things, though. These new AT bonuses. Okay, BP up, we got... Oh, 1, 3, and 5. That's cool. Critical we know. Seventh up we know. Guard break guarantees the enemy's guard is broken. If taken by an enemy, they will inflict fate. That's obnoxious and good to know. 0 order. Ooh, brave orders can be issued without any BP consumption. Okay. Sure. Fun. I don't have any crafts, I guess. Okay, attacking and moving. Yeah, I know how to attack. You already made me fight a boss. Why are you teaching me this now? If you select an enemy outside character's attack range, the character will not attack, only moving as close to the enemy as possible. Press circle to move. Use the left stick to select where to move. Okay, you're gonna make me do this? Alright. Crafts. Press triangle to perform crafts. Crafts cost CP to perform. I'm aware. Press left on the D-pad to use items. I'm still aware.
My turn.
And I'm gonna be doing that. Analyze the Jeweled Ripper, please. The music still sounds very quiet to me. I'm going to turn it up again. A horned rat monster, this is a rabbit, not a rat, but whatever, stores mana in the gem on its tail and casts arts when threatened.
Now.
Okay. We've not looked at what you have. We can't look at your S-Craft. Magical, line medium, a dense laser beam that can cut through anything, or healing. Well, that's obnoxious. I want to see it though. Go get it.
Reenact, activate, fire.
Here I go! Yeah! Well, look at that.
I got some beast flesh. Enemy monsters eliminated. Not bad for our first battle. No one's hurt, right? I'm unharmed. We're fine, but... Altina, right? You're not bad. You are correct. What was with the fancy twirl? I can't keep up. I still find it hard to believe that such a thing as combat shells exist. And it seems like she's very skilled at controlling it. That much is true. But it's also true that she's younger than the both of you. You both seem experienced in combat, so I'd appreciate it if you could support her. I plan to do that from the start anyway. It doesn't seem like the monsters will be too much of a challenge, so we shouldn't have any problems. I'm sure Crossbell's cutting-edge weapons will show their worth eventually. I just have to turn it up in OBS. You have a difficult year ahead of you. Don't talk like it doesn't involve you. Come on, everyone. Let's keep moving. You do too, Altina. The Battle tab is now unlocked in your notebook. The Battle tab will automatically record information about enemies you have fought. In order to unlock all of a given enemy's information, you must make numerous attacks against them or use certain arts, items, or crafts. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Status efficacy. What was that under? This? Oh wait, does it not count the things from the beginning? Or does it? I don't know. He'll be. Is this an orbit charging station? That's right. If things get a bit too dangerous, we should come back here to rest up. Orbit charging stations like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Inspecting it by pressing X and choosing rest will allow you to recover HP and EV. He'll be. We continue. That's a bug. An insect monster. Looks like it's got a pretty hard shell. It seems fairly agile too. Enemies with either of those characteristics are best dealt with by using arts. That's exactly right, Kurt. Let's try it out. Okay.
We strike!
Still gonna shoot it. Yeah, I know how to use arts. What an interesting time to explain all of this. Elemental efficacy. This shows how effective arts of each element will be against an enemy. And discover which elements an enemy is weak against to finish them off quickly. Doo-doo-doo.
Ha!
Carabase? Sure, super weak to fire. Flying insect monster, its bright, sturdy shell protects it from physical attacks.
Let's go!
Okay. Wait, how did you feel about wind? You don't like it.
All right.
How did you feel about earth? Go punch it.
Let's go!
It did something.
Arcus, activate!
My turn. There.
Huh. Very well.
Go kill it.
Yeah.
You've got this, Kurt.
Ha!
Good job.
Everyone okay?
I need to turn down their voices. I turned it up in OBS. To make the music louder. Oh, hello.
Ah, treasure chest.
Breath R. It seems to be a quartz. Yeah, one of us should set it in their orbit. Well, obviously. Quartz. There are several varieties of quartz that can be used with Arcus 2 orbits. Example 1, quartz that enable you to use specific arts. Example 2, quartz that increase your stats. Or example 3, quartz with multiple functions, mostly rare quartz. I'm excited to see what new quartz there are. Okay, who do I want to have this? You had arts in the intro. So you, what does this give you? Just airstrike? So you can have arts now. There you go.